Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my short stories from my book Soloists. This will be in the next edition of Soloists. Subtitle, short stories of introverts and outsiders facing a dilemma. Anyway, this one is called An Empty Nest. I had been an official empty nester for Amber's last 2 years of high school. She cared mainly about her friends, her boyfriends, and her phone. Me, the source of 3 hots, a cot, cash, and a car. But this was the moment I became official. I pulled into the dorm parking lot to drop off Amber for her first year at college. I went to help her with her bags, but she shooed me away. I wanted to feel useful and distract myself from the coming moment, but she'd have none of it. Bye, Mother. Good luck, Amber. It's Ember. I want to be called Ember. Right, Ember. Call, would you? Sure, Mother. And without a second look, she grabbed her duffel bag in one hand, dragged her trunk with the other, and that was that. It was an hour's drive back to the airport, and then a 6-hour flight back to San Francisco, so I had plenty of time to think, maybe too much time. I was reminded that Amber's first big insult, the obligatory "I hate you, Mom, doesn't count," was when she insisted that she is going back east to college. That's shorthand for as far away from me as possible. Damn it, I was a good mother. No one's perfect, but I was better to her and gave her a better life than 90% of two-parent families. She won't call me much, except for money. I'll be lucky to see her for Christmas. Now all I have is Woogie, that's my dog, a couple friends, and my job. It's a good job, marketing manager for a quality skincare company, but that can't be enough. What if I moved near Amber? I mean Ember. Not so close she'd feel hovered, but if she wanted to, she could come over for dinner one night or even the weekend. I could get a nice little cottage with enough room to plant vegetables and for Woogie to run around. Maybe I'd find new friends, maybe even a guy. Men-women relationships in San Francisco are so fraught. And because housing is much cheaper in western Massachusetts, I could quit my job and work in a bookstore or a cafe, or maybe I'd open a bookstore cafe. I lived with all that through the drive, even through TSA and onto the plane. But when the flight attendant said, "We've passed through 10,000 feet, you're free to use your electronic devices," I opened my laptop and looked at a spreadsheet, but couldn't make myself. Anyway, that short story is called Empty Nest, and again, it's from the next edition of my book Soloists. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And I would welcome you taking a look at the current edition of my book Soloist. It has 176 of these kind of short stories. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.